Holy shit, a tag video! I've never done a tag video in my life, so I'm actually really excited about this. And today I'm going to be doing the About Me tag. I didn't hear about this tag like a couple days ago, so I was like, okay, if someone somehow tags me, which I doubt that, then I'll do it, you know? In the meantime, I'll just watch other people do it. But hey, it turns out that my good YouTube friend Nicole from Nix and Nax tagged me to do this video, and I was like, awesome! I'm gonna make myself look like a complete idiot. Oh yeah. And if you guys haven't subscribed to Nicole, what are you guys doing with your lives? I'm gonna leave a link in the description below for her channel. Check her out, subscribe to her, watch her videos. She's awesome. And tell her that Ryan sent you. She's a lot cooler than me. And be sure to check out her About Me video. That's already up. Learn more about her. So, without further ado, let's get on with this About Me tag. I think there's 20 questions on here. I didn't get the chance to count how many, but I have them all right here on my trusty iPhone 5C. This stupid plastic piece of shit. Don't get this phone, you guys. If you see someone with this phone, just throw it. Shit. Oh my goodness. Lucky I have a phone right now, like seriously. But seriously, let's get on with the questions. Alright, first question. What is your name? My name is actually Ryan Jacob. Like, no joke. Like, my first name is Ryan and then my middle name is Jacob. My full name, though, is Ryan Jacob Aguirre. A-G-U-I-R-R-E. And if you guys don't know, like, the last name Aguirre, that's actually an Hispanic name. And, yeah, it don't sound Hispanic at all. I actually sound like a really whitewashed Mexican. That's basically what I am. Don't judge. And how I came up with the name Ryan Jacob, I mean, who would want to watch a guy named Ryan Aguirre giving movie reviews? Nobody would. My parents wouldn't even watch me. I wouldn't watch myself. So I just stuck with Ryan Jacob, and I was like, okay, sorta has a nice ring to it. Sorta, kinda. It's a lot better than Ryan Aguirre, that's for sure. So, yeah, that's my name, Ryan Jacob. Okay, next question. Question number 2. Come on. How old are you? I'm actually 20 at the moment. And here's the funny thing. A lot of people look at me, especially at my workplace where I work, and they're like, oh, you look like you're 16. I'm like, yeah, I get that. I look like I'm 16. I don't have a beard. I don't have a deep voice or anything. I get that, okay? Don't call me 16. I honestly don't give a fuck, but here's the good thing though. I'm gonna be turning 21 this upcoming May. Oh yeah, you know what that means. And if you guys follow me on my social media, you're gonna see quite a few pictures of me passed out. I'm not gonna be posting it. Probably my roommates will grab a hold of my phone and make me look like an idiot. Just heads up. Okay, next question. Question number 3. Social media. This is an opportunity to make myself look like a self-promoting dickhead right now. But, yeah, I have 3 social medias right now, or 3 social media accounts. 3 social medias. I have a Twitter, I have a Facebook, and I have an Instagram. And at the end of my videos, I always give, you know, a link to my Twitter and my Facebook, which I'm going to leave in the description below for you guys. I'm going to say that at the end of the video. I always do that because I'm a dick. But my Instagram, I don't give that a whole lot, but I'm gonna give it to you guys right now, and that is Rye_Jacob at Instagram. So if you want to follow me and see me post stupid shit, feel free. And I'll probably follow you back. Okay, next question. Question number 4. Do you go to school? This is kind of a yes and no answer. Because I used to go to school, but I went because I didn't know what I want to do. So I just went just to go and get my credits and shit like that. But as of right now, no, I don't go to school. I'm taking a break so I can catch up financially because college is really expensive nowadays. And I really don't want to put myself in debt to the point of suicide. That I don't want to do that to myself. But I will be back in the spring quarter so I can study up on film or something. Because I know that that is something that I want to do later in life. I really enjoy film. Okay, next question. Question number 5. Do you have a job? Oh, man. Oh, this is gonna be good. Yes, I do have a job. I work at Costco Wholesale. Yeah, the Costco, the Price Club. I live like 15 minutes down the street from there. So it's quite an easy drive. But, yeah, I'm gonna name off my job descriptions right here. All the stuff that I did in Costco. The horror stories I'm about to tell you. Don't work at Costco after what I tell you, because you're gonna hate this place like I do. Now, working at Costco, I worked in 4 different departments. What, 4 or 3? Well, I worked in many different areas, But when I first got hired, I worked at the front end. You know, the cashiers and the cashier assistants. I was actually a cashier assistant. There's like the cashier and then the person who's putting all the items that are rung up at the cash register. I put them in boxes, and you know, I deal with people all day complaining on how I don't have their items boxed a certain way. Almost every single member complains on how I box their shit. And I just got sick of it. I was like, enough. I got tired of it. And another thing, I was, in the area I live in, there's a lot of, you know, Hispanic people who speak just full-on Spanish. They come up to me, they're like, duh, 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 duh. I'm like, guys, I don't speak Spanish. Look at me. I may look like one, but inside, I'm a white guy. I'm a coconut. Like, I'm brown on the outside and white on the, yeah, okay. And they look at me and they're like, what? You don't speak Spanish? And I'm just like, no, I don't. Listen to me. And then they still speak Spanish anyway. I'm like, that's it. I've had enough. Plus, the people I worked with at the front end, they're not the greatest people in the world. They can be like complete dicks at times. So that was another factor. And another department I worked at was the meat department. And I worked there for about 3 months, you know, like last Christmas. Not 2014 Christmas, but 2013 Christmas. And I love the people there, but I just hated what I did. I had to close the department by myself, and I had no one there. There's like no music. I couldn't do anything, well, except clean the department, but I just didn't like it. And I got this a lot from employees specifically, and they're like, oh, Ryan, you gonna grab the meat? And I was like, So I left that and went back to the front end, and without my consent, they sent me to the food court. So I was like, okay, you know, whatever. Something new, I'm gonna give it a try. And here's what happened. I ended up doing 4 different jobs at the same time, and I was watching other people. There's about like 10-15 people in that area. And I did all these jobs while some of these employees, they're like not really doing anything. And I talked to my supervisor, I was like, are you watching this? Are you like aware that these people are getting paid more than me and they're not doing anything? I'm like doing their job basically. And they're like, Ryan, you're just complaining a little. I was like, I'm gonna go back to the front end. I think that's more appealing than in here. So now I'm back at the front end, and I'm cashiering a lot. I'm a cashier now, every now and then, but back to doing what I love. Yeah, not fun. Alright, I'm done telling horror stories. Okay, next question. What started your love for film? I feel like this is gonna be a really cliche answer, but this is what really happened. My dad, he's always loved movies, and he introduced me to movies at a young age, as long as I can remember. And I was going through a rough patch in my early life, and I couldn't really find a way to just get away from it until he introduced me to movies. And I would watch them to create this escape for me. I would get myself sucked into this world where I don't have to worry about reality. And that's how I loved it. It kind of like saved my life at a certain point. Okay, next question. Question number 7, I believe. And that is, what was the first movie you remember watching? You know, that is really stretching my mind on that. But the one I like absolutely remember, but I grew up with, Star Wars. I grew up on Star Wars. Who didn't grow up on Star Wars? I remember watching the first original trilogy like all in a row when I was little. Yeah, that's it. Star Wars. Okay, next question. Question number 8. What movies define your childhood? Star Wars, like I said in my last answer. The Lion King blew my mind. Aladdin. I loved Aladdin. Because I looked like Aladdin when I was a little kid. I had like the haircut and everything. Like up until like high school, I looked like Aladdin. I still get that a lot if I put on like a wig or something. Like, oh shit, you look like Aladdin. I was like, oh, thanks, I guess. But yeah, Aladdin. Jumanji. Oh, I fucking love Jumanji. Just a lot of Robin Williams movies. And I grew up on Robin Williams. Indiana Jones. All the Indiana Jones until like I grew up and just found out or you know realized that the second one, the Temple of Doom, was a piece of shit and kind of destroyed my childhood. But as a child, I enjoyed all 3 of the movies. Okay, next question. Question number 9. Movies that change your views on film. I really have to think about that one. Because usually when you see a movie that just changes your whole entire view on film in general, it's at a time when you're older. And in this case, I would say on the top of my head, Pulp Fiction from Quentin Tarantino. Because he showed how a movie can be told like not in an ordinary fashion. He doesn't tell the story in order is what I'm saying. And it can be entertaining, and people who consistently talk can be entertaining as shit. Yeah, the dialogue is amazing. And recent ones, I would have to go, bear with me on this one, I would have to say Guardians of the Galaxy. Because we are in a time where they're taking a lot of movies and putting them as like a dark, serious type of film, you know, people should take seriously. But Marvel over here, they're like, no, we're gonna take our movies and make it look like it was made in the 70s or 80s, but like we modernized it. And that's what Guardians of the Galaxy is. It was a ton of fun. I've never had so much fun. I said this so many times, but I've never had so much fun watching a movie in theaters in a long time, as long as I can remember. And Guardians of the Galaxy definitely showed that. Okay, next question. Question number 10. Favorite directors? Quentin Tarantino. Love him. Steven Spielberg. Just slap his name on any movie. You're gonna go see it, because most of his movies are just phenomenal. George Lucas. Not this new George Lucas, but the old one. Back when he first made Star Wars, you know, he had this love for the film. Instead of adding stupid-ass CGI animals and they're falling off from another animal, it's that stupid shit. No. I wanted the old George Lucas back. Yeah, him as a director. Recent ones, I would have to say Ben Affleck. That guy really turned his career around. He used to be like this goofy-looking dude, and now he's like this director you should watch out for. Every one of his movies so far, fantastic. Favorite one's Argo. Fantastic movie. Okay, next question. Question number 11. Favorite genre? Superhero films. Because that's turned into its own genre right now. Because if we see a superhero movie, we're all going to be excited for it. And like, I'm wearing a Marvel Secret Wars shirt right now, and most of my posters right here, there are a lot of science fiction. That's another genre. Science fiction. Superhero, science fiction. Those are my favorite genres right now. Okay, next question. Question number 12. Least favorite genre. Oh shit. I'm gonna have a toss-up between here. It would either be horror or romance, because we've seen just everything in those genres. It gets to a point where it's just so cheesy. You can't help but make fun of it. But if you're like watching it by yourself, it's a whole different story. You're just ripping into these movies like no other. Yikes. The horror, they've done everything they can in horror. There's really nothing new that we have seen. And romance, good God. Just the cheesiest genres. Those are the two right there. Okay, so next question. Question number 13. Have you ever cried during a movie? Yes, I have cried during a movie. The one I probably cried in the most was Disney Pixar's Up. Goodness gracious, the first 5 minutes, you were just bawling your eyes out. Just the way they handle it. Holy shit. It's like, it was the first time, because I saw the movie around my birthday, and it was the first time I've ever seen my dad cry. I was like, oh shit, I guess I should cry now. And it just wasn't the beginning. It was like toward like the middle end, and then the ending I was crying in. I was bawling my eyes out. So yeah, Up, that made me cry. The movie Her, directed by Spike Jonze. Joaquin Phoenix, I connected with him. I understood what he was feeling, and Scarlett Johansson talking to him. Oh, they're just those scenes where they're alone talking. Those scenes made me cry. Recent ones was Night at the Museum: Secret of the Tomb. Just that last monologue with Robin Williams in it, and yikes, I was crying my eyes out. If you guys have seen the movie, you understand what I'm talking about, because that last monologue hits you right here. Okay, next question. Question number 14, and most overrated movie. Frozen. Frozen is the most overrated movie for me. And I'll tell you why. Because a lot of people, like before the movie came out, critics specifically, they're saying, oh, it's the new Lion King. It's as good as the Lion King. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna give it a chance because these new Disney Studios movies, they're dominating right now. So this is their new one. I'm gonna check it out. And I watched it and I was like, am I missing something here? Maybe it's the soundtrack, but I'm not finding anything spectacular about it. So I saw it again, and I was like, yep, I didn't find anything spectacular about it. I just found the characters annoying, and the story just wasn't that good. It didn't compare to Wreck-It Ralph. That's my favorite one. And I'm just still, like, amazed how Frozen is still this ginormous-ass movie right now. Goodness gracious. Fucking dog, shut the fuck up. And what pisses me off the most, alright, just hear me out. I live in California, and I go to Disneyland / California Adventure a lot. And in California Adventure, they used to have this area for Alice in Wonderland, you know, like the Mad Tea Party. But now, like a week ago, it was all replaced by this area called Frozen Fun. And I was like, this whole area just dedicated to Frozen. I was like, are you fucking kidding me? Oh. I got to meet Elsa and Anna though. That was okay. I mean, they were pretty hot. But Frozen though, yeah, no, can't do it, man. Overrated. Okay, next question. Question number 15? I think it's 15. Most underrated movie. Gosh, I usually watch a lot of the mainstream movies, but the one I can think of on the top of my head, The Drop, starring Tom Hardy and James Gandolfini. Excellent, excellent film. It comes out on Blu-ray tomorrow. Well, by the time that this video is out, it's probably going to be today, but on Tuesday it comes out on Blu-ray. There you go. I suggest you guys go out and buy it, because just everything about that movie was, I loved it. Especially the ending, because, you know, for me, an ending has to have a great conclusion. And I thought I was really satisfied by that. Go check out The Drop, guys. I think it was an underrated movie for me. Okay, next question. Question number 16. Favorite actors. Gosh, I really have to think about this one. Harrison Ford. Yeah, love that dude. He played 2 iconic characters. Han Solo, Indiana Jones. How could you not love this guy? He was awesome. Andy Serkis. I have Caesar right there, staring at you guys. I think his motion capture stuff is really decade-defining. I know it's not him acting, but just let me look at him that way. Yeah, Andy Serkis. Benedict Cumberbatch. Yikes, I am getting a man crush on that dude. I am becoming a Cumberbitch. Oh, Leonardo DiCaprio. I used to bash on this dude when, like, in his early years, because it was like, oh, all the girls are all, like, googly-eyed over him. I was like, oh, like, what's with this guy? And then he really grew into this awesome actor, and Leonardo DiCaprio, goodness gracious, if you're watching this somehow, you know, watching this video, I'm really sorry. I really bashed on you, but now you're one of my favorite actors. Good job. Okay, next question. Question number 17. Favorite actresses. Amy Adams. Yes, she is a phenomenal actress. Everything she does is really good. I'm always impressed by her. She keeps getting better and better. Evangeline Lilly. I'm not going to base her off her acting chops. I mean, she is a good actress, but that woman is naturally beautiful. Like, I say, like, oh, a woman is hot or she's sexy. No, this woman is beautiful. Naturally beautiful. And hope she's watching this. That'd be really awesome. God, I sound like a fucking creep. I'm so sorry. Okay, next question. Question number 18. Favorite franchise? Star Wars. I don't even have to think about that. What else can I say about Star Wars? Oh, fun fact. Star Wars folks out there. I'm going to be going to a convention later this April. And, you know, it's a little small convention. You know, like IGN and all these big news stations, they're going to be there and covering this convention, because you know how they said no to Comic-Con last year, but they're going to have their own convention in Anaheim, California at the Science Center next to Disneyland. I'm going to be going there on the first day. I am so excited for this, you guys. I'm planning to do a vlog to basically show you guys what's being held at the convention, what I'm going to be seeing, and I heard that they're going to have a brand new Star Wars The Force Awakens trailer. and they're gonna have like, you know, Han Solo, Luke Skywalker, Princess Leia, Chewbacca. That's what's being rumored right now, and I hope that's the case because I'm gonna be so excited. I doubt that they're gonna have any recording devices when they're gonna show that trailer, but I will definitely be back home and be talking about it towards you guys, because whew, you have no idea how excited I am for the new Star Wars movie. Okay, next question. Question number 19. Favorite movie? Guys, Star Wars. Well, The Empire Strikes Back. That's my favorite movie of all time. Okay, next question. Question number 20. Least favorite movie? Oh man, Ouija. Yikes. Hated that movie. I was so bored. But the movie that I would say that just defined horrible movies, for me at least, when I was a child, because I saw it when I was a little kid, was 10,000 BC. Oh my... Ugh! It just makes me so mad. I don't even remember who directed it. I don't remember who starred in it. All I know is I remember it was a horrible movie. I was a little kid when it came out, and I hated it. I was a little kid. How could you... You basically just destroy the little kids' like dreams by showing that, by even making the film. 10,000 BC. It's my least favorite movie. Okay, next question, which is the last question. Holy shit, we're almost done. Turns out there's 21 questions. So number 21. Do you plan to work in the film industry? Here's the thing with that. I love film. I love watching movies. I love talking about them. But for me to take something that I love and turning it into a job, I'm not entirely sure, because there's a part of me that would really love to work in the film industry because they make a lot of money from what I imagine, but a part of me doesn't, because I know a lot of people who used to love something. They lived for it, they had a passion for it, but then they all of a sudden turn it into a job and they hate it. I don't want to be one of those people. I still want to love film. I guess it just depends on the job, on what they do. And if I could find a job that's best suiting for me in the film industry, then oh yeah, absolutely. I don't know. I guess I really have to look into the film industry and what I want to work at. So, yeah. Alright guys, we are done with the About Me tag. I guess you guys know more about me, so hey, good for you guys. This is the time where I'm going to tag a few people, and I'm going to tag Andy Tolsky. I want to know more about you, dude. The Ramster piece. I'm gonna tag you, dude. I wanna see you do this tag. And yeah, shit, there's a lot of people that I want to tag, but they already got tagged. Let's go for a big one right here. Here we go. I'm gonna tag Chris Stuckman. I doubt he's gonna get this message, but hey, man, if you do, awesome. Just I want to see you do. I want to know more about you. Well, I want to know more about you guys, and if you want to answer any of the questions that I have answered or want to tag anybody, leave a comment below. And as always, there's a link for my Twitter and my Facebook in the description below. Yeah, I said I was going to do it at the end of my video, but in the meantime, I have to get going.